showtime.
It's showtime, Phil.
It's showtime, folks.
Live from 27 floors above New England, welcome to Greg in the Morning Buzz.
I have the power!
Bum, 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 bum.
Well. Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcomes to Wednesday. Welcomes to Wednesday to all of you. More than one welcome. Probably good chance that there may be more than one person out there listening. Yeah. You know? I don't know. Never take it for granted. We top out at about 8, 9, maybe double digits on a good day.
I was going to say maybe a half this week because of everybody, vacation for Maine and Mass.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a half.
Wednesday, it is February 18th, friends. Halfway through the month. End of the month, Kayla's birthday, right?
Yes, sir.
On the 28th?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Look at you.
It's the only one you remember.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, it's that odd day, like how it's the easiest to remember because, it's
the last
the
day
shortest
of
month. It's weird.
Do we know the parade route yet?
There is no parade.
Oh, okay.
Well, down Main Street in Sanford. You got to do that.
That is
Well,
not
I
a
know,
thing.
because last year we didn't get a good parking space.
Yeah, they form a line in the former Bonanza parking lot.
Yep.
What is that now, by the way?
It's like an auto shop. I can't remember the name of
Really?
it. Yeah. It's kind
Nothing-
of sad, but I will say they left part of the structure so it still looks like the bow.
Yeah,
Just
right.
with like a garage added on.
Right. I just, it's always going to be the Bonanza.
Always.
The Bonanza. For those of you,
Yeah.
well, that's what we call
call it the Bow.
The Bow is what it was called. Even I called it the Bow, and I didn't even live there.
Yeah.
But Kelly, it was cafeteria style.
Yep.
You slide your tray on the thing.
Yep.
You go down and get a little steak there with little square marks on it.
Oh.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
The
and we
steak.
always got the Monterey chicken, which is like a chicken breast with like French dressing.
Yeah.
that was it.
I think that they actually took like a branding iron and just hit
Yeah,
that
it was-
thing
Pretty sure
hard
that's
with the
all they
squares.
did.
Yeah. That's what they did, man. The Bonanza.
Yeah.
The best green Jello I've ever had.
Telling you, I will never get over the time I messed up the sour cream for the whipped cream.
I know.
That ice cream was gross.
It's a big mistake when you do that. I'll tell you. Big mistake. Welcome to Wednesday. We got a busy show for you coming up today. We got more Olympics. Going to go to Olympics. I got to tell you, I've been hearing, I'm getting a lot of response from folks about Josh Spalding and going to the Olympics and talking to him. He does a great job.
You guys.
So I don't
He's a
know.
good guy.
He's a good guy.
I don't know what I'm going to check here and see. I'm going to text him. Hold on. I haven't checked. I don't want to text him at late in the afternoon because it's nighttime there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what
he's
time
up to?
he's finished or whatever. Hold on. I'm going to check and see what time he is. I should have done this ahead of time, but I am not a
What did we
professional.
figure out? He's 6 hours ahead?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's still early there for him.
Yep. So
Early-ish.
what
Not
time
interrupting
works?
any
Today?
night stuff.
There you
But things
go.
got postponed yesterday, I believe, right?
Did they?
Because of snow?
I got home
Oh,
and
let's see. Maybe I'm crazy.
let's keep this just between us. It was a house full of kids because my wife took all of my nephew's kids because they're on vacation, and they said, I'll watch them for the day, which is fine.
It's a
Good
field
kids.
trip to Val's.
But I came home, and I was tired, and so I went downstairs, and I rested down there, and I watched the big air snowboard competition.
Well, I watched some of that.
Guy from Vermont came back from the edge and got a silver medal. It was exciting, but thrilling to watch it. So I don't know anything about any postponements yesterday.
Snowstorm disrupts the schedule of Olympic slopestyle and freestyle events in the Italian Alps due to snow. It will be rescheduled for today at 2:30.
It was coming down pretty good, I'll tell you that. When they were flipping around, I couldn't count how many flips, Scotty, they were doing anymore. I couldn't even.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You gotta be able to know how many
Was
flips.
it snowboard? I saw skiing.
I saw
doing
snowboarding,
all
yeah.
The, flips and
The
stuff.
men's ski big air finals were also scheduled later. Tuesday were set to go ahead after the storm subsided.
It was skiing. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. It was skiing.
Snowboard's different. It's only
Yep.
one thing.
Thank you very much, Kelly. Thank you very much.
They go sideways.
Yep. You are right.
Does that help them or hurt them when you get 4 inches of fresh snow?
Depends. I would think that it would be challenging.
Because
At the very least.
depends on what you're.
Yeah.
Are they practicing on both just to get ready for that?
Earlier the better is what Josh says from Italy. So we'll be checking in with him early. So we'll do that. We got that. Who's the douchebag today? Razor Raycroft. Going to talk hockey today. Anybody do anything exciting? I hit the Walmart. That was my
Nice.
big afternoon right there. Got home, hit the Walmart.
Did you get new sweatpants?
Should I have gotten new sweatpants?
That's when you go to Walmart.
Get new sweats.
Yeah. No, I did get a family size box of Raisin Bran though. I don't know where that fits into the into the mix. You know. Yeah, that was my exciting.
I walked to Maine. And I decided I'd sign up for that cold that you guys have had.
Yeah. Well, thanks for
I like
signing
it.
up.
I
I
kinda like
appreciate
it.
it. Yeah.
Yep.
Good luck. Good luck.
I took a
Mine's
little
just work
nappy
on.
in practice.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anything?
I had a little nap, had an appointment in the afternoon. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. I'm still all jacked up, but I'm feeling a little bit better every day, which is good. Finally, Laura.
Yeah, I'm feeling better. I had doctor's appointments, just a lot of just errands. Like this whole week is like jam packed with stuff that I don't want to do, but yeah. I'm
Yeah, I got a
doing it.
busy
Your eyes
day
look
today,
better
too.
this morning.
Which sucks because I have a
Right.
biopsy of my face at 10. They couldn't. So yes,
Sorry.
I had a flare up yesterday, which is I don't know what I'm allergic to, but when it happens, it happens. My skin's on fire. I had the allergy appointment yesterday that was booked since November. They're like, "Oh, this is perfect. You're having a flare up." They still can't pinpoint what I'm allergic to, so they're like, "You need to go to dermatology. We have to biopsy your face." They called right away. They can see me today at 10 a.m. Perfect.
I know what a biopsy is. I've just never heard of a biopsy your face.
Yeah,
I've
well,
never
the
heard
skin.
that.
They told me that it'd be a scar, so I said, put it next to my kickball scar right there. We'll be fine. I'll have scars all over my face. So that's at 10 a.m. And then this morning I wake up and my skin looks better. I'm like, they need to get it right when
The
I'm
gods
having
are
a flare.
messing with her.
Yeah,
You have angered the gods. The
I
gods are
don't know
messing
who
with
I
you.
pissed off, but
Oh.
geez, I'm crow. Don't get on my bad side.
Jeez,
Not really
Jeez, I'm
happy.
crow.
Not happy, guys. It's starting to aggravate me. And I told the woman, I'm like, if I have to look at one more person and say I don't have herpes when I introduce myself, I'm like, she goes, her face just went blank. She goes, you're right. You shouldn't have to say that. It's like,
Not
yeah.
something I would ever have to imagine saying. Hi, I'm Greg.
Hi.
I don't have
No
herpes.
herpes.
Well,
Yeah.
wait, that's the first. I'm like, people look at your face, and she's like, I know. And I go, and then tell them it's hives and not herpes.
I love that the first
I
thing you
never
go
even went to the
you
I
go
do,
to
right
is
away.
herpes. That's
Because what
unusual.
else is growing on my face?
It happens with people. It happens.
Hives.
You know.
Those damn hippies.
Well, welcome to Wednesday, everybody.
not the herpes.
I'll tell you, you think you got problems? We got herpes over here.
No, it's not the herpes.
I know. All right.
Why you just said we got the herpes?
We don't got the herpes.
No, Greg, no.
I'm gonna be alone forever.
Stop.
Oh my God. We got 5 things you need to know. We got who's the douchebag. I think Erica stopped, so we may do OK Boomer. We got Win Before You Can Buy tickets to see Shine Down. That's going to be happening this morning as well. We always start with the early buzz request. You can get those in if you want. 82945. 82945. Interesting. Okay.
What's going on?
Nothing. Where are we at? Okay, we're gonna do the early buzz. You text it and we'll play it.
Text the buzz. Text 82945 and start the text with the buzz. No spaces. It's Greg in the Morning Buzz.
It's time for Cretchy, time for Cretchy.
We've got a great show lined up for you.
Right now, it's my great pleasure to introduce.
Hey, it's Greg in the Morning Buzz, everybody.
What is this?
Turn on the radio.
You guys mind if I turn on the radio?
Just shut up and turn the radio on. Put the radio. Turn the radio on.
Okay, everybody, it's showtime.
Yeah.
Wakey, hands off, Snakey.
I love it. I miss that show.
I thought I just hit that again. You freaked me
Great
out.
show.
Don't
Miss
do
it.
that. My name is Earl.
Yes.
Never
Great
saw
show.
it. Never saw it. You guys
It was
loved it.
It was perfect. It just like
What's that guy's name? Jason something?
Jason.
Earl. Jason Earl.
Jason
Lee.
Jason Lee. Yeah, there you go.
And
Jason
I
Earl.
want to say Amy just recently watched something, and he was kind of like a background character, and immediately
I didn't
it's
even
like,
know what he did. Yeah,
I'm
what
like,
he does now.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
so and so, and she's like, yeah.
I love the. I saw a picture of someone. I get angry with the clickbait. You know what I mean? Like something that says, "You won't even recognize this. They were the biggest star in the world, and you can't even recognize." So I click on the picture because I want to see. Because I'm an idiot. And I'm like, that looks, I don't know, who is that? And I click, and then there's like all of a sudden I'm on some page that's got a million pop-ups, and it's, I don't even know where to find the actual article I was clicking on, so I get disgusted. So I'm always intrigued when they show someone like a picture of Jason Lee years after the last time you've seen him, just because they go to a normal life. They move on and they have a normal life,
He did, I guess he's doing The Residence TV miniseries. He's done that for 8 episodes in 2025.
Okay. So. All right. I'm okay. I haven't seen it. No idea. No,
he was hilarious.
You show me a picture, Kelly, of Tiffany Amber Thiessen, or you say, what does Tiffany Amber Thiessen looks like today? I'm clicking that until I find it. I'll tell you that.
Drop part of that name. Isn't she just Tiffany Thiessen or something like that?
Kelly, I
think you're right.
If that is the case, I would honor that. I mean, no disrespect by
Didn't we interview her?
She's Tiffany Thiessen now.
Yeah.
There's no Amber.
We've had her on.
We all know her as Amber.
We've had her on many times. She's lovely. I thought, Me
too.
Beautiful woman. Beautiful woman.
Yeah, me too.
All 3 of us here love her. 3 of us here think she's attractive. Yeah, there you go. All right. Anyway, I always fall for that clickbait sometimes, and then I just get angry at myself because I'm so simple. At heart, I'm a simpleton. Maybe men are in general. Men are definitely more simple than women. There's no question about it.
Yeah.
You guys are a cut above. So congratulations. You got us on that.
Thanks.
We're dumb, a lot of times.
You're not dumb.
No, you're not dumb.
I'm trying to help you. I don't want you to.
No, I'm not feeling bad. Look, guys are simple. Boobs. We lose it. It's just a simple.
Where?
Right, exactly. It's just an admission that everybody knows is true. That's okay. I'm not saying we're overall not intelligent. I think we're very intelligent, some of us. Maybe not me, but we're simple. Steak and potato? Yeah, great. Just, what do you mean? A hamburger patty? Yeah, okay, that's great. Tater tots? Love it. Simple.
Yeah.
Simple, okay? You put tots on the menu, I'm getting it.
Yep.
I do love tots.
Yeah, and I love that tots kind of came back into coolness because they were not cool. When I was a kid, tots were like...
I still haven't got my my taste back food-wise.
Yeah.
So when we went to B-Dubs the other night, I my food came to the table and Amy goes, "You didn't get tater tots." And I go, "I know. I can't really taste anything."
Yeah, why don't dishonor them? Don't dishonor them. Yeah, I get you. Anyway, welcome to Wednesday, everybody. Who's the douchebag coming up today? And we're working on, let me see here. Do we have a time to go to Italy with Josh? I think around 7:10. We're going to go to Italy for a Olympics report with Josh Balding. So that's going to be happening coming up in just a little bit. I did get to watch the I don't know what they call it. The giant free ski, giant jump, twisting, big air
Men's
competition.
Free ski, big air,
Yeah, it was huge yesterday. And these guys were like going, when they go past a certain point that they cannot stick the landing because they've gone too far. And they showed a couple of people that they went too far. Like the distance they went was insane, but they couldn't stick the landing. And then you get worried that someone's going to get like really badly hurt. And that's what I was watching yesterday. I don't know how they do it. And nobody actually got hurt, which is crazy. But
they knew what they're doing.
A Vermont skier played second, got the silver medal. It was exciting. And then I watched some skating last night.
Big air?
Yeah.
Connecticut.
I thought it was Vermont.
Mac forehand?
Yeah, that's him.
Connecticut. Maybe he trains in Vermont? I don't know.
We'll find out. Because who's going to know? Josh Balding's going to know.
That's why we got him.
Yeah, so that'll be coming up at a little bit after 7. Right? But at this time in the morning on 6:13 on a Wednesday, friends, we have 5 things that you need to know.
Stand by. 5, 4, 3, 2. Countdown sequence 1. 5 things you need to know.
Yeah, 5 things. Something that may help you out in some way. Maybe it'll hip you to something you were absolutely clueless about. Maybe it will save you some money, some time, some aggravation. 5 things you need to know, brought to you by Bath Flip. You want to flip your bathroom in a day with a New Hampshire-owned company? Who doesn't? Book it today, flip it tomorrow, friends. Check out bathflip.com. Very simple to do. There you go. Mr. Scott McMullen has the first of 5.
The number of men over 25 who are virgins is at an all-time high. 10% of men aged 22 to 34 are virgins, a figure that has nearly tripled in the past decade. Additionally, about 25% of the men in the age group report not having had a partner in over a year. Others just say that it's kind of a sexual recession.
What would you like me to do with that?
I don't know. I mean, you and Kelly, I think, were on that like back in the 70s and 80s, weren't you?
The sexual recession?
We were a
Virgins
trendsetter.
at
I was just savored.
22
I was
to 34.
saving myself. I don't think there's a.
Right.
I was a bit of a late bloomer. Okay, and you know what? I'll tell you something else.
nothing wrong with
There's
that.
nothing wrong with that, and there's nothing wrong with those numbers being what they are. I don't get the pressure to. I never quite got
Why is it
the.
anybody's business?
I know. Well, you haven't done it yet. Well, relax, okay? Just relax. Stay out of my face. Just don't get in my face. You know, I don't know. Well, what were you?
Teenager. 16?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Whoa. I like how he tries to hem it. Yeah, you're a teenager. My teen years. Those are my teen years. Instead of just answering the question. See, I don't judge you for 16. That's fine. I waited a little bit. Or a lot of it. Okay? Or a
Depends
lot of
on
it.
what you mean.
Okay? Everybody's different. Nobody. Let's stop comparing ourselves to everybody. Okay?
Yeah.
What?
I said, I'm with him. 16.
Okay. Good for you. I'm glad.
And Greg, I am not trying to put shame to either one.
You
one
are.
of you two. No, I'm not.
You are.
No.
You kind of.
You
Yeah.
guys had-
You
know
say
what?
that, but
10
I think
more
Kelly and
years
I.
of 10 more years of growing and becoming better people.
Wasn't 10. It was just a few. It was just or several, but it wasn't 10.
8.
Okay. No, it
How
wasn't
about I meet you
8.
halfway?
No, it was about
How about I
5.
meet you- well-
I was like 4 or 5,
You were
something
about
like
4 or
that.
5?
Well, it's something like that. You know, something
Okay.
like that. Technically, maybe not, but whatever. It's just, I don't want to get into it. Okay, I don't want to get into it.
You don't have
Okay.
to.
No, thank
yeah,
you.
you don't
It's
have
my,
to.
it's
I
my
mean,
business.
You and Kelly, it's all good.
Whatever. Kelly, I think we turned out just fine.
I think so.
Thank you.
Playing tennis by yourself.
See, there you go
He's
again.
the side of a building.
It's
Thank you.
okay.
Turned me into the captain.
I'm sorry, I wasn't riding my Stingray through rural back roads to go to a farmhouse when nobody was home. I'm sorry, I didn't do that. Okay.
I'm sorry too.
Yeah. Did you have to jump out the window when her parents came home? Yeah. Were you violating any laws back then? I mean, being that you were 16, were you violating a law?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's a tentative no. All right.
Let's move on.
Yeah, okay, now we move on.
Boy.
Kayla, what do you got? 5 things.
Well, if you're looking to learn faster, a new study is suggesting trying something called gap learning. The study found it gives your brain a chance to catch up. So you take like 10-second breaks every few minutes. So if you're learning an instrument, if you're learning something new, do it for a little bit and then take a 10-second break. Let your brain just stop.
Absolutely.
It'll settle in, start up again. Do that periodically, and it seems to get you going.
Yeah.
Makes things stick around in your brain more. I like it.
So I have tonight. I'm doing a presentation tonight, an hour-long presentation.
Nice.
If you would have told me, when I was in college that I was going to have to do some hour-long speech, I would have. No, that's not going to happen ever. But I'm giving an hour-long presentation tonight to a camera group and to a photography group, and that, in piecing it together, I did exactly what you were talking about. Now, I don't know how it's going to go, but I did it a little bit at a time.
Yep.
10 minutes, okay, 10 minutes and do something else. Then come back 10 minutes on the next segment. And it has made it a little bit easier. So I endorse that strategy.
Yeah.
Actually. The gap learning thing.
Gap learning.
So, and I've already, it's my own words and stuff like that, but you want to be somewhat coherent and smooth.
Ideally.
So we shall see how that goes.
You're going to be great tonight.
Yeah. Well, thank you. We shall see. Kelly Brown, what do you got?
A new study shows that following the Nordic food diet significantly decreases the chances of an early death.
Fish?
I'll get there. Study published in Science Daily out of.
It's got my nose slapped.
Dial it back.
Newspaper. Wow.
This is out of Aarhus University in Denmark. Shows those who stuck with the Nordic dietary guidelines have a 23% lower risk of early death. The diet, Greg, consists of eating little meat and little added sugar and eating more whole grains, yes, fish, you are correct, and low-fat dairy products. Researchers looked at data from more than 76,000 Swedish adults enrolled in 2 major long-term studies. You know, every study that come out about the best places to live and healthiest people, it's either Japan or the Nordic countries.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's because they're eating a lot of fish.
I want to go to. I want to go back to Iceland, but I'd love to go to Iceland and then jump over to Norway. I would love to see Norway. It looks phenomenal. You know,
Certainly good athletes over
someday
there. This Winter Olympics.
they're smoking everybody. Norway's in the lead in the medals. They've been sweeping it up there. All right, there you go. Thank you, Kelly. Laura.
Okay, well, if you are an OOB fan, you are like me. Guess what? A new family coaster to debut at Palace Playland Old Orchard Beach. That's the one that's right on the water. I do spend some time at both Palace Playland and I go to Funtown Splashdown for the other rides. But if you are heading up to OOB, expect a new little roller coaster for the entire family for 2026. The name of it, according to the Coaster Chit Chat, it will feature a new Zamparella Speedy Coaster as a part of the family-friendly rides in 2026. It's
According to
Coaster.
Is that
Coaster,
a newspaper?
Coaster Chat. What is
Coaster
that?
Chit Chat.
Coaster Chit Chat.
Yeah, so it talks about different coasters going into different places throughout the country. So the coaster is specifically designed for tight spaces, but manages to feature some sharp turns, slopes, and helix for the feel of a much larger coaster. Because it's right there.
It's small,
on the,
yeah. It's
Yeah,
not a
there's
huge
not a
space.
big area there.
right,
Yeah,
but they are
they-
squeezing it in.
Open strictly summer, like
Yep.
Memorial Day to Labor Day.
They're not open now. I can tell you
Yeah,
that.
they're not open now.
And, I'm
Certainly
wondering
not
about.
open now.
Plenty of free
I don't
parking
want
spaces.
I don't want the summer traffic and the heat.
Yeah.
I'm looking for early May,
Right.
or maybe September.
Right.
I will find out the exact
I'm
date
just curious.
for you. But we
All the times that I have been there, many, many times, early in the morning before anybody's up, never got fries.
You gotta
I
get
can't
I know, I
believe
still
you've never
never
tried
haven't
Sierra
had
fries.
the fries.
I've only
That's
told you
crazy.
the entire 25 years I've known you.
I know, you've told me that, and I've never been there when it's open. I always go there early in the morning when nobody's around. And I do my photo stuff, and I get the hell out. Nothing against the beach. I would go there, but I don't. I'm not going to drive 45 minutes for French fries. If I was there, I would get French fries.
And you're there often. Kelly, it opens Memorial Day weekend, May 23rd to the 25th. It will operate through about mid-October, but the arcades do typically
So they'll
open
do
in
the
April.
fall. All
Yep.
right.
So interesting. I saw this today, and what do you think? The average, like Valerie and I, obviously, I go to bed first. I try to go to bed at like 8:30. But it's sometimes like last night it became 9:00. So I'm bummed because I'm trying to get to bed at 8:30. That's my goal. I try to hit it more than I don't. Okay, because I want 6.5, like 6.5 hours of sleep. All right, so Valerie doesn't. I don't.
Sorry. Delay.
I think your whole life is a delay, but that's all right. So Valerie doesn't come to bed sometimes till I don't even know. I think around 11.
Well, now she
maybe.
has nowhere that she has to
Right,
be,
she's
yeah.
got no place to be because she's retired. But on a regular night, I think probably 11 was when she would come to bed, which is 8:30. That's 10 o'clock. That's more than 80 minutes. 80 minutes is what they call the bedtime gap, when the average couple goes to bed at different times, 80 minutes apart. That's the average space between one person going to bed in a relationship at home, living together, whatever, and the second person going to bed. I don't. What's the for you and Amy, Scotty?
Usually it's about the same time.
You go to bed at the same time.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll come back to that. Kayla?
I mean, during the week, Cass and I work such opposite schedules.
Yeah.
I try to go to bed by like 9 or so, but she's probably not in bed until 11 o'clock,
You-
midnight on an early night.
You used to be like you would stay up and watch the entire Celtics game.
Yeah, I don't. I'm trying not to do that.
Right.
Because I get tired.
Right.
So
Exactly.
I'm trying to be better. But on the weekends, we go to bed at the same time.
They say that couples that go to bed at the same time have stronger relationships and the relationships last longer.
And like,
I'm in trouble.
One of us won't get out of bed until the other one's awake. So like if I sleep for an extra 3 hours, Cass doesn't get out of bed.
Whoa.
Like she'll go make her chocolate milk and maybe grab a snack and come up but she comes back to bed.
Yeah, that's wow. I
We
don't.
just always have. I don't mind. Like I don't
No,
care.
no. I know.
It's just the way it is.
Like Valerie will get up with the dog. Even if I try to get the dog, I'll take the dog out early. The dog will sit there and wait until Valerie does it. Like it's frustrating, But she'll get up and she'll go downstairs, or if it happens that I get the dog to get up, I will go up and stay downstairs. I don't want to go back upstairs and wake her up, Because Valerie wakes up on a dime.
Oh yeah, I'm sleeping through everything.
Yeah. Extra time, extra me time. Let me see here. Average couple has a bedtime gap, 80 minutes, which is an hour and 20 minutes, obviously. The extra me time might be nice for unwinding. So that second person still up gets that me time, which is crucial. And don't deny yourself that.
Absolutely.
Don't feel guilty about wanting a little bit of time alone. Very happy couples go to bed together about 4 times a week. 71% of couples who are both night owls and 78% of couples who are both early birds say they are very happy because their bodies are aligned and they go to bed at the same time or get up at the same time.
She gets up on the weekends. She gets up a little more earlier than I do.
I'll get up some mornings if I sleep in, which is rare on the weekend, and I go downstairs. Valerie is sleeping on the couch with the dog. So I do not make a sound. I don't make the coffee. I don't make a sound until she wakes up.
Every Saturday I have to wake up to make sure something finishes on the air, and then I go back to bed.
Yeah.
So like I'll get up at 9:30, I'll go back by 10, and then I got up at 12:30 the other weekend.
Yeah. So there you go. 80 minutes is the average bedtime gap. If you go to bed at the same time together, your relationship will last longer. But I haven't done that in years, and my relationship, I'll have to go home and check now to make sure that our relationship is okay, because you just never know. You just never know. Don't take it for granted. Hey, hon, are we okay? What? Are we okay? I mean, are we good? You happy? What are you asking that for? I was looking for a yes. I was just looking for a simple, yeah, I'm happy. I was looking for that. Now I'm getting questioned as to why I'm questioning you, as opposed to you just giving me the answer. Yes, I would love to hear that. Yeah, I'm fine. That was convincing. Thank you. God, we're so in love.
We are so.
All right, we got news and sports coming up. Kelly has that coming up. And after 7, we're going to Italy to talk Olympics with Josh Spalding. Also, we got Who's the Douchebag today. We got Win Before You Can buy Shinedown tickets. We got the 5K giveaway with Cardi's Furniture and Mattresses. This is the last couple of days. You're going to be able to get in on it because we give it away on Friday. So good luck.
This
We'll be right back. We'll bring you something pretty. Okay.
is Greg in the Morning Buzz.
Yeah, we'll go to Olympics coming up at 7:10 this morning.
He must be having so much fun. I love that he travels.
What
there,
Yeah.
He raises his own money to do it, and
So lucky.
Yeah.
So lucky.
we're
the
lucky
oppor-
that he's our friend.
The opportunity for you to get involved in the Buzz 5K giveaway. We've teamed up with our friends at Cardi's Furniture and Mattresses, and it's a $5,000 shopping spree, everybody. $5,000.
The
Okay?
5K giveaway.
Yeah. So, why wouldn't you want to get in on that at 6:38 on a Wednesday morning? So let's say you send an email to Laura right now. Let's just, throw it out there. You send an email to Laura, you go, here's my name, my address, my phone number, my birthday. Simple, right? And then you find out shortly thereafter, maybe before the show is over, that you are one of the finalists to win a $5,000 shopping spree at Cardi's Furniture and Mattresses. Hello?
Hello.
You kidding me?
Hello.
Bring that home for a surprise, I'll take that. I'll take the whole set. Give me that. I like this right here, what I'm looking at. I'd like to take that.
Hello.
That mattress right there, boom, mine. Let's go. Throw it in that hassock, whatever that is called there. Ottoman, what is it? I don't know. Armoire, dresser, they got it all. Okay? So yeah, just do that right now, and Laura will pick a random person that emails. But she's got to have all that information, right? Name, address, phone number, birthday.
I
Simple.
do it with Roadkill's help.
Simple. And Roadkill helps. So if you don't win, you can be mad at Roadkill. Because really, Laura is just stopping when he tells her to. So, send your hate mail to roadkill at morningbuzz.com.
I'll get right back on that.
But one of you isn't going to send hate mail. One of you is going to be thankful, and maybe you're going to win on Friday when we draw it. So throwing it out there, people. Take it if you want it. Go after it. $5,000 shopping spree at Cardi's Furniture and Mattresses from your friends at The Buzz.
This
All right, here we go.
we'll be right back. Is Greg in the Morning Buzz. And click subscribe. And now it's back to The Buzz.
Yep. Okay, so let's just for a second. What do we got coming up tonight? I know Kelly just did the news a bit ago. What are we looking at as far as snow or anything?
What I believe is going
right?
to be south of us.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So we're good.
We should be good. Yes, south of us. Kelly, are you on that?
He's just coming in from getting his coffee.
In my toast. What am I on?
Nothing. I was asking about the status.
On it.
I was asking about the status of the snow. I know you just said it, but I was working on some stuff over here, so
I saw south of us.
Right.
Not going to get what we expected, which is always, it's good news.
A little bit of snow possible for some, but looking like Friday, right?
The ski areas they're having a good year. I got to think so. I don't mind if we're all done. I'm pretty much I'm good if we don't get any more snow. No offense. I want it all to fall in the ski areas. I just don't want it, on me. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I wouldn't mind if it was if it got a little lighter and that kind of stuff, but it'll happen when it happens.
Yeah, a little bit of melt because I've given up on dog poop. I can't find it anymore because it's warm and the snow is cold and then it goes away and I'm like, well, I can't. It's fell down a hole.
Yeah,
and then I tried shoveling and I'm shoveling more snow into a bucket than I am actual stuff. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to wait till spring.
That's the pleasure of owning a dog and not having it poop in a box in the house. That is one of the benefits, I guess, of having a cat. You can just do it in your house.
Oh, my cat does it outside too.
That's all there is to it. I will say Mardi Gras yesterday. And it's Mardi Gras when Shia LaBeouf gets arrested.
What is going on?
I feel bad because he was sober for a while and now he's off the wagon.
Look, it's not Mardi Gras until you get arrested, until you get a fight. He headbutted some guy.
Giving him grief.
Right, there's a video, right?
Yeah.
Isn't there a video of him?
Yep, there is.
And look, I'll tell you one thing. Say what you want about the guy. I don't have an emotional investment in Shia LaBeouf. Guy can act.
Good actor.
Holes? Come on.
Even
Stanley
Stevens?
Yelnats. Stanley Yelnats.
Transformers.
I was sitting there going, like, Stanley Yelnats. That's Stanley backwards. Yeah, okay, yeah. Hated John Voight in that movie. That weird face he made. God, put him in that with the lizards that kill you. But anyway, good actor.
Yes.
Really good actor. And I wish he would just be okay, But he was somebody was getting in his face, and he walked over, got nose to nose with the guy, and then when you headbutt someone, it is a move. It is a savage move. It's like,
because you're hurting yourself.
Yep.
Like
his arms were tucked in his shirt when he did it too.
Oh yeah.
So like his arms are tucked underneath his shirt and he's just boo.
But the
if
thing,
you punch somebody, your hands can take it.
yeah.
You're getting a good punch and that's fine. Maybe some bloody knuckles, a little bit of swelling. Headbutting, you're hurting yourself.
Well,
That's the savage part.
It's an animal.
yeah.
Bam!
But you don't act like it hurts. And that's what's terrifying. When some guy bashes you, let me tell you something. I would use this cranium as a weapon, no doubt. I would break your nose with my forehead. I would. Because and when somebody headbutts you like that, they don't care. That's just, I don't give a blank. You know what I mean? And who wants to mess with that? I don't want to get in a fight with an I don't give a blank guy.
I want to get in a fight with the guy that doesn't want his face hit.
Yeah.
So then the fight stops.
So, like, that's why you don't mess with the little guy who's throwing it around like he thinks he's going to be, like, maybe this guy's got something. Maybe I'm underestimating him. But a lot of times it's just bravado. And, one little pop and the guy, maybe falls down or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like the movies. But when somebody headbutts you, I got props for you. That's a badass move right there. I'm going to second guess myself if I get headbutted. I'm going to step back
Stunned.
and go, whoa. You know what I mean?
Do I want to do this?
You used your own head
Right.
as a weapon.
Yeah. You throw your head at me? That's a whole different. I got to reassess everything I'm thinking about you. Your tactics have worked. Now you have like 5 seconds, 6 seconds while I gather myself. Because I'm going to be like, holy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This guy just slammed my forehead. And if he hits your nose, you're bleeding, period.
Yep.
They showed him, it was a drunken brawl, cuffs on Monday night. He was ejected from a bar, which he angrily punched a man several times. Then he left, he came back, he was not in a good mood. Several people tried to hold him back. He resumed throwing punches at the guy he hit earlier. He also punched another man in the nose. And a bunch of people had to take this guy down. A bunch of people. Let me tell you something. I'm not, unless there is a threat to life, you know what I mean, where I would want to disarm somebody or something like that, I would help. But in a fight, if it's taking more than 2 or 3 people to get a guy down, I'm not getting in that fray.
No.
Because I'm the guy that catches the errant, the elbow, and it just takes my nose and puts it over where my ear is. That's my life right there.
And TMZ has this photo of him like making a weird face. He's got a red party hat on.
Yeah.
He's got a scarf. He's got a Miller High Light in one hand, and it looks like he's pinching his penis in the other one.
He's pinching his penis?
Yeah.
Maybe he has to go to the bathroom.
Well, sometimes he's got to, that's how you stop it. That's how you, yeah, he's definitely doing that. That's what it looks like.
On this?
Apparently, one bartender said that Shia has been, quote, terrorizing the city. So there you have that. Terrorizing the city of New Orleans.
Yeah,
So,
it looks like he moved there not long ago.
2 counts of simple battery. That's a cakewalk. That's a cakewalk. Right?
That's sad, though.
Headbutt, man. Got to respect it. I mean, you do. Because
You second guess it.
Yeah. They 2 blanks are not 0 blanks given right there when they throw their head at you.
Wow.
But you can't be slow about it. You can't telegraph the headbutt. You just got to launch. Like, you can't go backwards and then forwards. You got to launch forward. That's the secret to the headbutt. I know this because I watched a lot of headbutting.
Hey.
No, I mean, you see it. They use it in boxing. They lead with their forehead. The MMA, they hit with their forehead. That's why their heads are all banged up. The foreheads are all scarred up. Yeah. You know? I will probably watch the Gina Carano, Ronda Rousey MMA fight. That is a fight I would like to see.
And it's on Netflix, right? So we don't pay for it. May 19th?
I hate that the Paul, one of the Paul kids is involved, and they're gonna make money off it or something. I don't like those guys. I just don't. You know why? The guy
They
gets
figured
beat.
out how to make money.
Yeah, but look, I don't begrudge that. It's the way they behave with it. You know what I mean? I don't
I
want to
think
see.
only one of them versus the other.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you which one is which. But when you,
I find them both to be
I thought
pretty
one-
much kind of a lot like each other. Flamboyant, with their money. But
who's
hey,
the one with all the cash and the gun that was flying on a plane after he lost the fight, and he showed cash all over the place? He won all that money anyway. But didn't he post pictures of him
I think so.
with cash all over the place? That's just
And
obnoxious.
then there's the other one who's doing decent with the WWE, and he's the one that just sold the Pokemon.
I think that's
card.
Rue. Mm-hmm. That's RuPaul.
Oh, I see what you did there.
That's the third.
I have no beef with RuPaul. I have no beef.
How can you beef with
RuPaul?
RuPaul?
It's the only Paul I don't have a problem with. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, I will watch that. I do. There is a little bit of a level of concern when it comes to the 2 41-year-old women. They're around 41, right?
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey about 41.
All right, I'm asking
39
you.
and 43, I think.
So, Laura, who are you going for?
I think Gina. I think she's been in it. Like, I think Rhonda's taken too much time off.
10 years, shit, right? Something like that.
What do you
And in
think?
between, she did WWE, so it wasn't like she was really. Like, that's a long time to
I'm going to stick with Rhonda, and I would if either one wins, I'm fine. I like Gina Carano
one of them
as
has to
well.
win.
I know, but I'm just
So-
saying if I have to pick one, I'm gonna pick
Kayla?
her.
I'm gonna go Gina.
Me too.
Yep.
Yeah, she's gonna pummel her.
I want.
I actually think it could be a.
I want Gina because I've been a Gina fan longer, but I have a feeling like Rhonda's angry. She's just angry
About what?
about
She's had
Well,
she's had
I know
kids.
she
at the
failed at
end
the
of her
WWE.
career,
Well,
yeah.
she had to give up her, the MMA because of too many punches to the head.
Yeah.
And then she went to WWE, and they kind of turned on the fans, turned on her, and were like, we like the wrestling girls, not the UFC girls coming in.
Yeah.
And I think she's got kind of like a chip on her shoulder. So I have a feeling she's going to go in there, and I don't want her to, but.
I'll be the underdog then. I'm gonna stay. We've had Rhonda on a few times. She was very nice. They're both beautiful women. They're both badasses who could stomp me like a narc in a biker rally. I mean,
weren't they both? They were badasses.
I don't know. I think they're
It's
both
been 10
bad.
years since Ronda Rousey has fought.
I mean, I'm still not trying to fight her.
No,
but
I think she's still a badass.
compared to the other.
No, I think they're both badasses. I mean, they're gonna look. Just because you fought in the MMA, you're pretty much you got the badass title for me forever, right? That's just the way I think. Wasn't she living off the grid? Wasn't
yes.
Rhonda living off
Yeah.
the grid? Like
Well, during COVID, she
rainwater,
was
all
like,
that
she
stuff.
was
Oh
like,
yeah,
I got this.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that. So anyway, you ought to appreciate that living off the grid, Kelly. You live 3/4 of off the grid.
That doesn't mean I think
You
she's
know?
gonna.
No, I'm just, you take who you want. I don't care. I just
I mean, everybody thought Mike Tyson was gonna beat up the Paul kid. What happened? The Paul kid danced around and let him survive.
I don't think anybody. Well, I mean, some people.
A lot of people did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted him to. I definitely wanted to put the Paul kid down, but I thought it was a bit of a stretch because it's all about the money. It's all about the money.
Yep.
All right. Well, anyway, 7:10. We're going to go to Italy. Josh Spalding, our friend from the Salmon Press, a guy who has worked tirelessly for decades covering high school and local sports. Awesome. That means so much to the region that he is from, the Lakes region, that you can pick up a newspaper, go to a website, and read about youth sports. Every parent with a kid that plays sports reads that stuff every day, because it's part of that. That's part of your life when you're in that zone. If you are, and he's been doing it for a very long time. And this is his 6th Olympics, and we're going to go to him in Cortina in a little bit. First, Kelly Brown has news next.
Okay, stand by.
It's incendiary, it's offensive, and people can get hurt. It's wrong. It's wrong!
This is Greg in the Morning Buzz.
Thank you, Kelly. We will be going across the pond, so to speak, in just a few moments.
Nice.
I believe. Josh Spalding is live from the Olympics. And we got Who's the Douchebag today. I'll tell you, I don't know. I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know, but got some cranky people out there. Got a lot of Who's the Douchebag action lately. A lot of freshies that are just coming in. It tends to come in waves. If you have a situation or a disagreement that you're having with someone, we are here to help you sort of sometimes give clarity to a situation. You may think that you 100% are without fault, but when you tell the story to someone else and they repeat it back to you, sometimes you go, oh, wait a second, whoa, maybe, possibly, I might have something to do with this, So if you do have a situation like that, you could always text us, 8294, send us an email, greg@morningbuzz.com, or Laura, Kelly, or Kayla. Roadkill? Maybe not roadkill.
Now send it to me.
Nah, he does.
Yeah.
Don't.
No.
Don't. Because he's just going to send it to me or Laura. All the work just gets handed off to him. It's just like, whew. Takes the plate in the left hand, puts it in the right. Okay, that's it. So just send it to where it will land. That's a better thing. Okay? Because the bottom line is he doesn't care.
I care.
Ain't nobody buying that. Not one single soul.
Hey, try it again. Try it
Except
again.
maybe his sister Susan, because she's an angel.
I care. I care.
Okay, one more. Like, try it one more time.
No, seriously, I care.
It's getting better.
It is getting a little better.
Yes.
I just don't. I don't buy it.
I can't.
Not gonna make it. I love you trying. I just don't buy it. That's the problem with a shyster. You know, they'll get you. They just lie their ass off, and then you fall for it. You know. All right. Yeah. Also, John Taffer is going to join us coming up tomorrow, which is Thursday. It's weird with the day off coming in on a Tuesday, and all of a sudden you're in the midweek with one show. Weird. Taffer Bar Rescue has been doing it. I don't know how many seasons, 10, something like that. Still one of the go-to shows I watch.
Too much yelling.
Yeah, I have to be in the mood to watch. Like, I do like at the end, if the business is doing great, I just the uncomfortable before that I don't like.
There's parts of it I don't like. Hey, okay, I'm gonna watch you run it, and there's you got the bar owner sitting at a table with friends drinking, and you know where it's going. And
the problem with bar owners is they think because they go to a bar and they love bars that they can run one, and then they find out a lot that it is way more difficult than anybody thought it was.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, if people love restaurants, they let's open a restaurant. You better know what you're doing, because the number of restaurants that fail greatly exceeds the number that do, right? That's fair, right, Kelly?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, all right, I'm gonna click this button over here.
You won't.
I am.
Do it.
And magically appearing on our screen is he's mobile. Hold on a second. Ladies and gentlemen.
The king of the Olympics.
Welcome to the show. Can I have the music, please? We need the music. There we go. There it is. There it is. It is Josh Spalding. He's wearing the Yum Yum Shop hoodie today. You are on a bus. Where are you going now, Josh? Oh, I'm muted. Hold on. I got to fix this. Hold on 1 second. Josh, there you go. Gotcha.
There you go. Yeah.
She's got the Yum Yum Shop. You got the Yum Yum Shop. He's repping the Yum Yum Shop in Wolfboro, New Hampshire. There you go.
There you go.
How you doing, man?
I am, Good. How you guys doing today?
We're good. So you're looking like it's a sunny day. You're on a bus. You're driving by mountainsides and chalets. That's what it looks like to me. Where are you going?
You're pretty close. I just left the cross-country ski stadium, which is in Tesoro, which is in the Val di Fiemme cluster of the Olympics, near the ski jumping. So cross-country ski jumping are pretty close together. And I'm on my way back towards my side of the country, or my cluster. So I get about a 5-hour drive ahead of me.
Whoa.
See, that's what they don't tell you. Like they say, oh, here it is. It's in.
Well, you can't put it all in one spot.
No,
I mean,
I get it. I know, but it's 5 hours.
This is my second 5-hour drive of the day.
Lord, that's
because
here.
I had to come all the way over here to get there.
That's here to New York City.
yeah, I know.
Right? I mean, that sucks. I'm sorry. That sucks.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's a little under 5. It's like 4 hours, 50 minutes.
So yesterday when I went home, I got to watch the Big Air competition.
That last jumps. Oh my God, it was so good.
They had, I think, 4 or 5 last jumps, Kelly, that scored in the 89s up to through the 90s. Like never
over 95. Yeah.
Never before have they seen a succession of jumps at that level, and every single one got better than the one before.
Snow was coming down a little bit at that time too, wasn't
it? It was snowing. Yeah, Mac Forehand said that he had never had 295s. He had 295s on his first 2 jumps. He said he never had 295s in a row before.
Yeah,
and then he did better on his third jump. I mean, that was. I watched the last round of that, and it was just like, oh my goodness. I mean, I wish I was there because it looked like it would have been awesome to see. But I was watching it on the phone. It was just it was fantastic. It was great, good for him.
Yeah,
I mean, that was a heck of a show.
Connecticut guy, and the snow was unbelievable. And as I'm watching it, one of the things that I was that I thought was the coolest, the 3 skiers that made the podium, they were they were celebrating together. They
Yes.
were like they could not have been happier for each other. It wasn't like I'm deflated because I didn't get the gold. They actually seemed like they were just elated to just be there and be part of that moment.
And Mac Forehand actually said they're all going on vacation afterwards. They're all going to Mexico after the Olympics. So,
wow,
so
that's awesome. Yeah, that's cool. That was a great event. Also, yesterday I got to see a little bit of the I think it was the women's skating, and I watched
the short program.
Yeah, there was one woman I watched. I'm not sure if she was from Japan, Asian woman, short. She was a tiny woman, 17-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
The Japanese skater was pretty darn good. Yeah.
So,
and Alyssa Liu from the U.S. had a great showing. She's in podium contention for once they get to the next program.
What's the weirdest thing that's happened to you so far? Like, there's always something weird, like a situation you're like, is this happening to me? Because you've been to 6 Olympics. There's always you almost attacked by wild dogs in Sochi. They almost kidnapped Josh and dragged him off into the woods.
I'm glad he's okay.
It was rough. I had to fight him off, but luckily I had some steaks in my pocket and I threw him out.
He was abducted by the Russian mob, and he was.
That was a tough time.
I remember that. That was a tough time.
Yeah, it was rough.
Ben, anything at all that you think is kind of just they do things weird in Italy?
Well, I think the big thing, the weirdest thing for me was sitting on a bus that never showed up, waiting for a bus that never showed up. That's never happened in all of my 6 Olympics. I've never been waiting for a bus and have it not show up at all.
Yeah,
that was probably the weirdest thing. I guess so. Or the guy who was waiting with me did.
But you said though that's Italy. Yeah, that's it.
That's Italy. They are very laid back about things like that, and they don't quite take it as seriously as the people who might need the bus to get to certain places.
True, but there is kind of something that I admire about societies that just don't rush. Like we're used to wanting things right now, but the whole hey, let's all slow down a little bit is probably not a bad thing.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, 100%. I don't argue with you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's exactly. I like that about this. That's why I want to come live here. Mm-hmm. But I also could not take the fact that just not showing up, like that would freak me out because the OCD in me, like roadkill, I'm sure I can tell you. If the bus is scheduled for 9:30, I want a 9:30 bus. I don't want to be waiting for 9:42.
Let me tell you something. If we're working and we're supposed to be working until like say 2. At 5 minutes of 2, he's got his coat on.
Yep.
And he's ready.
Yep.
And what is he like? What is he like at 5 minutes after 2, Laura?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, geez.
You can read it on his face.
Oh my God.
Bring my own card now.
He gets the face, Josh. He gets the face like, let's go. Like it's 2 o'clock. Yep. Let's go. That's his face. You know.
I'm pretty sure I get that face every time I'm on a bus that doesn't leave on time. Okay. I sit there and I'm like, come on, come on.
So
I hear you, roadkill. I hear you.
When you arrive at your location that you're headed to in about 3 hours or whenever that's going to be, what are you looking? Are you covering anything else today, or is this the end of the day?
I'm all done for the day. I went and saw Jessie Diggins. I wanted to see Jessie Diggins race in her last Olympics. Basically the best cross country skier the U.S. has ever had, and I wanted to see her in her last Olympics, so I went and watched the sprint today. And then the men came through with the first ever sprint relay medal for the men today. Ben Ogden from Vermont and Gus Schumacher, they won silver medal today. Okay, so that was a nice pleasant surprise. Jessie Diggins and Julia Kern finished 5th on their race. So yeah,
all right. Kelly,
it was.
Josh, any must-dos as a tourist in the last couple of days that you want to do?
I don't know. It's tough. Like I want to walk around all these towns. Like I want to walk around all of them because they're all so cool. But I also don't think I'm going to be able to get a bus back at half the time because I don't know if there's going to be one available, and I need to be able to get back somewhere where all of my luggage is.
You have PTSD over the bus that never showed up.
I feel bad.
He's stressed out. He's stressed out.
I do like you did post a picture of your hotel room, which is you could live there. It's very nice.
Oh, I couldn't afford to live there, but I could live there. Yeah, without a question.
I watched yesterday. That's literally really the only thing I've been watching on television is the Olympics. Okay, and I love that you can check one. There's too much curling coverage for me. All right, because I still can't figure out how they score. I still can't. It's massive amount of skill. I will give you that. But it reminds me of shuffleboard on a cruise ship for 90-year-olds.
That's what it is.
And
that's what it is.
And
it's just on ice.
I admire. There's the skill, how those guys get down there and just push that thing just the right amount, and then the sweeping people. But it gets way more coverage. Is that many people are into it?
You want to know why? I can tell you why. It's because there's more curling matches than there is anything else. There's curling going on basically all morning, and a lot of stuff doesn't happen in the morning anyways here. Like, they don't start till 10, 11.
Yeah.
Curling starts at 9 o'clock every day. There's 4 matches going on from 9 to noon-ish or so, and then there's another 4 matches going on at 2 in the afternoon. So it's almost a constant thing where there's more matches, both men's and women's. It's basically going on the entire time. So that's why there seems like there's more coverage of it, because there is more coverage of it, because there's more of it.
Okay, and there are clubs and stuff in not only New Hampshire but Vermont and Maine, I would assume too, right? All over the place.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, Lakes Region Curling in Wolfboro, at Pop Whalen Arena, where I live. They have a curling club. They've been doing it for about 10 years now, and every time after the Olympics, they get a big bump in membership, because everybody's like, oh, okay, yeah, I can do it. We saw it on TV.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Look,
there's a lot of those little clubs around. Plymouth has one too. Yeah.
It's very precise. It's very it's very skill oriented. I like the Winter Olympics, watching flips and high speed bobsleds and luges, and I like the action sports. That's probably So that's all I'm saying.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm pretty much on the same boat. Those alpine ski is my favorite sport to watch. So,
Scotty, what do you want to know from Josh Spalding? He's live in Italy.
He's answered like everything this morning. Yeah, I mean, I feel like these Olympics are going smoothly compared to ones that we've had in the past. Besides the bus.
Discard the condoms.
Discard the man. He's terrified.
Well, they're having condom problems.
They ran out of condoms. Obviously, that's an issue. But so we might have some babies in 9 months. But I think that Scotty, I think you're like, they had to postpone a couple events yesterday because it snowed too much, and some events can't run. Actually, believe it or not, some events can't run when there's new snow or too much snow. So there's that, and that's an issue. But I don't think there's been too many problems. No. Like, as far as if you're an athlete or you're watching, like, or a spectator, I don't think there's been issues. Like, if you're trying to get from one venue 900 miles away to another, that's the problem, and that's a me issue. That's me trying to get from one place to another. But
I did talk to Greg about, because of the postponement, because of all the snow, 4 inches of fresh snow. How is this affecting the Olympic skiers? Like, I mean, are they training them both just so they know whether fresh snow or not?
Oh, some of those events get canceled because of the snow. Because they canceled the aerials yesterday because of the snow and the wind, and those guys and girls go up really, really high. So that's more of a wind and the snow, and they can't control those things.
They could go up and not come back down. They'd be gone.
Yeah, that would be a trouble. Yeah. So, but no, the biathlon the other day, it snowed all morning, and they were racing, and one of the guys said, he says, it's tough. He says, but what are we going to do? That's what we get. That's what we're here for. We're going to race. We're going to change our wax a little bit, and we'll go for it.
I'm going to let some air out of the balloon here with the condom story, because I've got the actual explanation. Okay.
Okay. Well, okay. All right.
I'm just simply saying that they exhausted 10,000 condoms in a week. Okay. But not because everybody was using them for what they're for.
Yeah, of course not. They're taking them as souvenirs.
They're taking them as souvenirs. So they're taking scads of them as souvenirs. Yes. So all of this legend that's been built up about the amount of sex the athletes are having. No, I'm serious. That's it. It's because they were taking them as. It's like trading bracelets at a Taylor Swift show, right, Josh?
Yeah. Sure. I mean, I don't exchange bracelets at a Taylor Swift show, but it's probably the same thing. Sure.
What's your soundtrack? Like, what are you listening to in your headphones when you're walking around?
What do you think I listen to? I listen to Greg in the Morning Buzz.
Well, I know. Thank you. That's very nice. But no, musically, like, what are you listening to when you're walking around?
I actually listen to podcasts a lot while I'm out there. A lot of my Survivor podcasts. The new Survivor season starts this next week, so I'm listening to a lot of preseason.
He loves it.
I know you do.
He loves it.
And then I'll put on like a Taylor Swift, or I'll put on some, something that just is more where I don't have to think about it. Like when I'm listening to the podcast, I want to think a little bit more about things, and I'm listening closely to things. But if I'm music, I'm pretty much, my phone is filled with everything. But if you pressed play on my phone, random shuffle, you'd probably, out of 10 songs, 9 of them would probably show up as Taylor Swift.
Okay. All right. Well, good. There you go, buddy. All right. Well, listen, enjoy the day. I'm a bum 5-hour bus ride. Are you kidding me?
I don't think I realized that.
In fairness, it's like 4 different buses, so I don't have to like sit on one bus for 5 hours.
Yeah.
I have to ride, get off, ride, get off, ride.
It makes it a little easier.
How many all these buses crammed with people?
Actually, the bus I was on this morning, it was just me and the driver. The one I'm on right now has 2 other people, because this is like a cross cluster bus. Not too many people are going cross cluster, going from one cluster to another. Gotcha. It's not a lot of people doing that. So but when I left Biathlon yesterday, I was on a bus that was so full you couldn't turn around. So yeah, it's just going to vary where you're going and when you're going.
Yeah, that's when you get felt up. The people on the bus kind of looking at you like, who is this guy? What's he doing?
I don't know, Greg. They're behind me, so I'm not paying much attention to them.
Okay. Eyes forward. Eyes forward on the bus. I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, but as long as the driver is not on his iPad like he was yesterday.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Kind of scary.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was great. I looked at the kid next to me. I'm like, look down. We looked down at the driver. He's got his iPad out in front of me. He's trying to, he had his phone out. He's taking pictures out the window of the bus. He's like taking pictures out the window of the bus as he's driving. I'm like,
yeah, no.
I love that.
These little tiny winding mountain roads. I'm like, what in the?
I love the high stress bus rides for Josh Spalding. That's awesome.
This is like something to
this
remember.
Olympic is going to be for me, Greg.
All right, buddy. Well, listen.
This is what it's going to be.
I love it, and love having you on. And people are really digging the
no
stories.
problem.
And follow him. You can follow him. Give him the blog spot address again.
Yeah, sure. It's salmonsportsguy.blogspot.com, Joshua Spalding-Olympics on Facebook, and then Salmon Sports Guy on Instagram and/or X/Twitter.
There you go. He's all over the place. All right, buddy.
Everywhere.
Thank you, man.
Hey.
Get some sleep.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Josh.
See you later.
Josh Spalding, everybody.
You never thought about that. That
5
it's gonna
hours.
Be 5 hours.
Oh, that's from here to New York City
And
to go to see a
He's
different
already
event.
done it once today.
Yeah, I'm out. To see cross-country skiing.
But he really wanted to go.
No.
You
Last-
want to check it off your list, but man,
That's what he does. You know? Get me near the skiing and the slopes and the half pipe and the jumps. Get me wherever that is. That's the area I want to be in.
There's probably different areas.
No.
Yeah.
But they show a map, Kelly, and they zoom in, and I think all of them are in a relatively much closer than 5 hours apart. You know, maybe an hour apart, maybe something like that. That's how I envision it. But anyway, crazy. And is the bus free? I didn't even ask that.
Oh yeah.
If it's a shuttle in between events, you think it's free?
I bet it's not.
I would think that he had like a pass.
Yeah,
You might
maybe.
buy a pass for like 10 days or something.
Yeah. All right. There you go. All right. Anyway, live from the Olympics, Josh Spalding, everybody. Kelly Brown has news and sports coming up. We're coming right back. Stay with us.
This
We'll be right back. Don't follow us, okay?
is Greg in the Morning Buzz.
Thanks, Kelly. I love Tracy Morgan.
Crazy pigeon eye.
I loved him on Saturday Night Live. I love him stand up, you know. We've had him on a few times. Hilarious. I did not know that Tracy Morgan, what was the show he was on with, was he on that show with Amy Poehler?
No, you're thinking of Parks and Rec. He was on
Community? I don't know which one. I thought it was Parks and Rec. I thought he was on that one.
Parks and Rec was Amy Poehler. Tina Fey did
With Alec Baldwin.
Yep, with Alec Baldwin.
I thought that was Parks and Rec.
Nope.
30 Rock.
Yep.
30 Rock. Thank
Okay,
you.
right on.
I wanted to say SNL,
Okay,
but
all right,
it's
okay.
like it's.
Well, I loved him. That's the point is. But what I didn't know is he owns the most dangerous animal in the world. I didn't even know about this. Like, I didn't know that. If I told you what the animal was, you'd be like, "That's the most dangerous animal in the world." You tell me what that. You say the most dangerous animal in the world. I think hippo.
Poison frog.
What?
Some sort of poison frog.
Yeah, you're not far off.
I'm gonna
You're
go
not far
like
off.
a tiger or something.
Yeah. I think the most dangerous animal in the world that is responsible for the most deaths, if I
mosquito.
read correctly, it would be it would be the hippopotamus, but mosquitoes contribute to more
in
deaths than
history,
anybody.
yeah.
It's
Mosquitoes.
Insects. Okay, any guesses as the most dangerous animal in the world?
Well, I would have said hippos as well. I don't know, some snake.
Close. Again, the same close. Kelly said, what would you
Tarantula?
say? Something
Bearded
like
dragon.
It is indeed
Poison frog.
one of the most dangerous, deadly, venomous animals in the world.
Spider.
Tracy Morgan's
They
got
said tarantula.
3 of them. A snail. A cone snail. I don't even know what that is.
I don't want one.
Nope.
Apparently, he's known for his fish tanks.
Yes, he was on
he's a big fish
a
tank
show
guy?
called Tanked.
Yeah, okay.
About fish tanks.
He has deadly creatures in him. He says, quote, I'd like to hoard things that could possibly kill me. I'm all set. No, I am all set with the things that could possibly kill me. I have a 20,000-gallon shark tank in my backyard. I like to hoard things that could possibly kill me. I have 3 cone snails, 1 out in the shark tank and 2 inside the house that are my daughters. It's the deadliest thing on the planet. There's no cure. It could kill a blue whale, and I have 3 of them.
Oh, I mean,
That's when you just have too much money.
And I was saying, they're expensive too.
Oh,
Of course
yeah.
they are.
I wonder what they eat. What do you got to feed that thing?
Doesn't say. Cone snails highly venomous. They can kill humans, typically found in warm tropical waters. That's when you have that's people like that end up dead, in weird ways because their money, they do crazy things, and then I mean, Steve Irwin, right? I love Steve Irwin. Awesome. Everybody loves Steve Irwin, and look at the job he did. And he was out there, and he took a stingray stinger to the chest. Like what? I'd never even heard of that. The more you mess around, and I'm not saying he was messing around. He was filming, but it's I'm not tempting fate by getting, I'm going to have 0 dangerous animals in my house. Yeah, you got a tarantula, it's devenomized, whatever. I'm good. Get it out of here. And I don't mean my house. The country. Get it out of the country. I don't want tarantulas here. I know they are. I don't want to mess with them. Yep. I don't want a venomous snake. I don't want a puffer adder, or I don't want a king snake. I don't want a brown snake or a coral snake. All of those, deadly. Okay?
Yep.
Don't want them. Rattlesnake, diamondback, no thanks. I don't live in the desert. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Timber rattler, yep, they're here in New England. And I know where they are. And you know where I don't go?
There.
Where they are. That's where I don't go. Poisonous? Forget about it. Thank you.
I don't want a beaver with an attitude.
I do. Something tells me you've already had one at some point. I'm sure.
No, I just don't want that. I don't want it.
An angry beaver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody wants.
Nope.
That show was ridiculous.
I should have known sooner or later he was going to end up with the beaver thing. I just, you know what I mean? No matter what, here I am just doing.
Was
a
that
thing.
too much of a low-hanging fruit? Or
I don't know. I
thought it was good. Decent.
You could think that.
Okay.
You're fine.
Although I wouldn't mess
with an angry beaver either.
Dude, I've been out in the woods, walking in the woods, and you come upon a place where the tree is all but looks like a pencil, still balancing.
Yeah.
On that, because either I interrupted, it was beaver interruptus or whatever, because all of the chips were like, you could smell it before you even got close to it, and the tree is just standing there, and it's balancing on a point. Like at what point it chews and chews and chews till it gets to the center of the tree, and what happens if that goes one bite too far, and then it falls straight down and crushes the beaver's head? I think of that stuff. It's. I don't mess with a beaver. No way, dude. It ate a tree. Forget about it. And then they fall down, and I don't know. I'm off.
I don't know. Just try to make the beaver happy.
Forget the tail.
You and your beavers.
Forget the tail. You don't get hit with that thing. You ever been? Well, no, stupid questions. You ever been out by a swamp and heard a beaver slap its tail against the water? It'll scare the hell out of you in the early morning when you don't know it's coming.
I've not heard that.
It's loud. It's a flap,
Usually if you get the tail, you get You get the beaver.
Okay. All right. See there, I stayed too long.
Early morning, too.
I overstayed the welcome right there. Just I stepped right in it, walked right up there and put a welcome mat on the floor, and he stepped on it.
There you go.
This
We'll be right back. We might need you as an alibi. What? Nothing.
is Greg in the Morning Buzz. And now it's back to the Buzz.
Yeah, if you're hearing stuff screwed up, I can't control it. Trust me.
Computers are supposed to make things so much easier.
You're not more pissed than I am. Anyway, just was advised via text. I learn a lot. I learn something every day. Cretchy, animals can be venomous, not poisonous. Venom is injected. Poison is consumed. The more you know. All right. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Fine. You learn about the animal kingdom every day. Okay? Venomous, poisonous, same thing to me. Sucks. I don't want either one of them. That's pretty much where I'm landing on this one. But
Growing up in
you're
the
right.
70s and 80s, you thought you were going to deal with animals a lot more than you ended up.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Because all the shows on like Sunday nights was all about animals gone wrong or stuff like that.
That was the whole focus of my childhood terror with snakes. Friggin' Marlon Perkins. I hated him. I'm in the safety of a chopper high above while Jim wrestles with a 30-foot cobra beneath in the swamp. Like, I couldn't stand it.
And they showed you stuff that these days would have like a warning that says may not be safe for small kids. But in the 70s and 80s, you're like, wow, that deer's getting eaten.
Yeah.
By like 8 tigers. And there's no warning. And the cameraman is sticking right with it. He's not going anywhere.
They showed a documentary, Kayla, some guy walking through the woods in California. And it was a close-up of his knee, from his knee down, okay? And so they zoomed in on it, and there was a rattlesnake, and the rattlesnake struck the gentleman in the back of the calf.
Lovely.
And it was super slow-mo. In the 70s, super slow-mo was like, oh my God, that's the coolest, newest thing. And you saw the teeth unfold like they were the landing gear of a jet. And then they saw him go in, and you saw it, and you could just see the body eject. You couldn't see the actual venom being, but you saw the whole thing in super slow motion. Terrified me.
Yeah.
Nightmares for years on that. That was the defining moment of my fear of snakes. The defining moment that's just stuck with me for many, many years, and I'm just finally kind of getting over it, actually.
Yeah, those days they didn't say, if you have any small children in the room, you might want to send them into the other room. They just go, watch this.
Yeah.
That's a shark. That's a person swimming. Only one of them's going to leave here in one piece.
And like Marlon Perkins, always sent Jim in to do the dirty work. Why don't you jump out there and why don't you wrestle the friggin' 30-foot anaconda and have it take you under for the death roll or whatever it is that they do?
Was it Jacques Cousteau?
Jacques Cousteau is the guy with the French hat, the French hat, and the little beanie.
And you know what? Let me tell you something. Every other week, somebody got the Benz.
You always got the
thought it was
Benz.
something that I thought it was something I was like, wow.
You always got the Benz.
Everybody's got the Benz.
Somebody got it.
I got the Benz.
You don't want the
watching
Benz.
it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Benz. Don't want to do it. You know what they got a tank, UNH. That's the nearest tank. They got to get you to the tank, decompression tank, like they used to do for air. See, this is really old stuff because when people came back from space, they were put in a compression chamber and they had to decontaminate or whatever because they thought whatever you brought back from space, you couldn't contaminate people. So they would whisk people from the capsules. This is a little space history, old guy stuff. Sorry. Let me just preface this.
You know, back in my day,
When the spacecrafts landed, they would splash down into the ocean, okay, and they would be pulled out, and they would be whisked to a waiting aircraft carrier, okay. They were aircraft carrier, and then they were put into like a containment tank, and then they were brought to land or whatever, and they were put in some sort of compressor chamber. It looked like, and they had to decontaminate, and it took I don't know how long it took, right?
Yeah.
They couldn't see their families for a bit. They were waving through the window.
Yeah.
like a submarine, like an old-fashioned submarine. That's what they used to do. Now they just debark from the spacecraft and go, what's going on? Slapping high fives and kissing babies. Yeah. Now they don't care. But back in the day, that was what it was. Jacques Cousteau. Kelly had the tank, because someone always got the bends because they came up from the depths too fast.
Always had that look on his face.
I always watched Jacques Cousteau. He was great.
I scuba dived. I've told you about this before. You have to rise slowly. You have to even if you lose your air pressure, like all of a sudden your defibrillator, whatever it's called, the air thing freaks out. You got to try and slow your roll getting up there, or else I think the bubbles burst, it get bigger in your lungs. I forget what the technical thing is, but I just know it sucks, and I know it hurts.
So you mean to tell me the nearest tank was at UNH?
I think that's the one. Yeah, that's the nearest.
So they load you up. They take you out of the water, out of a boat or whatever. They put you in an ambulance and drive you there.
We have 18 miles of coastline in New Hampshire, or 19, and then Maine has, of course, drastically more.
A little more than 18.
And Massachusetts, I'm sure, I don't know, they probably got something out on the Cape. I don't know. But I was always told the nearest decompression chamber was at UNH. I don't know why they'd put it in Durham. I mean, it's not far from the ocean, maybe like 5 miles.
I mean, when every minute matters.
Yeah.
I would think that it would be like right, I don't know, right there.
Yeah. Greg, you're wrong about Marlon Perkins. He was right in there with Jim. Yeah, not in the episodes I saw, Chief.
He's always in the helicopter.
Okay, he was always in the chopper, looking down, all safe and sound, and his little white mustache. You say what you want. I saw the other episodes.
White mustache. I think.
Don't mess with me today, Chief.
He's not in the mood.
I got technical issues I can't even control. Okay.
We're doing our best.
Everybody yelling at me and stuff. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
It's like doing this just to annoy you. Just so you can write it about it. That's why we're doing it. Just to get you all squirrely.
Not that we don't care. I'm trying not to think about it because I freak out.
I'm not going to throw something through the computer. That's not going to fix it.
Yeah.
Marlon Perkins passed in 1986. Been a while.
Nothing against Marlon Perkins.
Jim?
Jim is the guy that never got the attention he deserved.
Jim? Wiki. I'm going to see if anything
Wiki
comes
Jim
up.
from Mutual of Omaha. Jim from Mutual of Omaha.
Nothing on Jim.
All right. Well, anyway. Yeah, there's
I
that.
bet there was a bunch of them.
Andrew Raycroft is gone walkabout. We were scheduled to have him on. We've talking about Olympic hockey, and I think he obviously he's not doing Bruins, so he probably went on vacation.
But
so
he did say he wanted to.
He did. But hey, he's on vacation. The man's on vacation, so I can't be mad.
He's with Scal.
Can't be mad at Razor. Like I can't be him or Scal. Like I just can't get mad at those guys. They're too nice. They're too nice. So
Jim Fowler.
There it is.
Yeah.
Charlie writes in about the cone snail that Tracy Morgan owns, the deadly cone snail. They eat fish by shooting out a proboscis.
I hate when that happens.
And we don't have poisonous animals. We have venomous animals. I got that, Charlie. All the marine biologists are all over me about that. I got it. Thank you. I appreciate that. And the proboscis would be like your nose is a proboscis. I believe that is correct. All right. Well, you sneeze, it shoots it out your nose. It's a proboscis.
Yeah, but I'm not shooting it to kill a fish.
You say that gentleman has a large proboscis, like Proboscis ginosaurus. That's a big nose right there. Okay. I gotta start drinking. Swear to God. We have Who's the Douchebag coming up. We're gonna get to that if we make it after this.